Today we are talking the best budget cards right now in Madden 26, the cards that will give you the most bang for your buck. Okay, so these are guys you're going to want to add to your team, whether you're, a new player. Some of these guys can even play on God squads if you have like them on a theme team or whatever the case is. So it's a pretty solid list today, I would say. There's some pretty good budget talent in the game right now. So getting started at quarterback, Anthony Richardson. I think this card is not only, he's a little bit more on the expensive side of things. And this is only going to apply to someone who doesn't have Jalen Hurts or use their season 2 tickets maybe to gamble, or use their season 2 tickets to maybe upgrade someone else like Devontae Adams or whoever you chose to do it on. So Cam Ward, I think, is like the best cheap option, obviously. But if for some reason you can't upgrade Cam Ward or don't like Cam Ward or don't want to use Cam Ward, Richardson's very good. You're going to see that his accuracy stats are the big problem on this card, but it is covered up by the fact that he does get pocket deadeye, meaning he has perfect accuracy. He's going to feel the exact same from the pocket as like Mahomes would. It's because he's even able to get over 90 throw power. So, and he's faster. So this card in the right hands can be very, very good. However, if you are in a spot where you have Cam Ward, I would just use Cam Ward. But paying this little bit of extra for Richardson is going to go a long way. I'm pretty sure that also, where is he? Shadur also gets it for 100K, but Mac Jones, he's 99K, so a little bit cheaper, and I would still prefer Richardson here. But where is he? Geno Smith, I believe, does get pocket as well. He gets inside, so it's not as good, and you kind of pay for that. You kind of get the point at quarterback. You want a pocket deadeye guy, and the fact you have Richardson, who is that fast with that good a throw power with pocket deadeye, is just insane. If you're looking to bump up that coin stack, head over to MMOEXP. They have the cheapest, most reliable MUT coins on the market. Use my code FERDY at checkout for 6% off. A link for their website is in the description. All right, let's get into it here. Okay, usually I spend the most time on quarterback. Let's get through this quick. All right, we got George Holani. Hopefully like 10 minutes. That's right. I want to have you in and out in 10 minutes. All right, George Holani, 86 speed, 89 acceleration, and 85 juke move. Great card. Good. Don't gotta explain much more there. Velus Jones is the fastest running back in the game, still base at this point. You have 88 speed, 88 acceleration, and does have some good pass catching stats as well. But obviously there are holes. This card is 2,000 coins. Keep that in mind. Fullback, give me Christian Okoye. You could even go cheaper and go get his 80 overall if you need a fullback. He's a great option. Wide receiver, I have the two free guys, Devontae Adams, T. Higgins. I would use T. Higgins over Devontae. So if you have like T. Higgins and don't have a QB, maybe go Cam Ward, But if you can get both these guys, this is a very good 1-2 punch right here. And if you're running a lot of 32 team chem guys, try to build at least a 20 theme team. If you're just getting started, building at least a 20 theme team should be very easy if you get a bunch of the free, season 2 cards. So keep that in mind. Even the team captains, having at least a 20 is going to go a long way, and then eventually build that out into a 50 theme team, getting +2 speed. That's what I think 50-50s again are the meta. But wide receiver in the budget range, we got Stephon Diggs. I mentioned him in the video on, I think, Monday. Trent Sherfield was also mentioned, 86 speed. And LeJontay Wester as well at 85 speed. Tight end, again, free Greg Olsen. I think he's probably the one that makes the most sense if you don't really have a theme team, if you don't really have a direction. But if you want another guy or a starter, Donnie Parham, man, 6'8". Ags are still very good. You have good catching traffic. They even give him good route running and 81 speed. So, by the way, the Steelers have Donnie Parham and that dude Darnell Washington. They're both like 6'8". They got to be cooking something over there. All right, offensive line. 83 Jason Peters, 83 Larry Allen, 82 Marquise Pouncey, 82 Jari Evans, and of course Free Membu is a great choice. If you don't, Free Membu is great, but if you don't, I would go Roger Rosengarten. Okay, so yeah, look out throughout the year for these like lower overall legend offensive linemen. They're normally very good. Nolan Smith up next, 7,000 coins here for him. Good looking card. I mean, I feel like at this position there really wasn't anything that stood out to me in the budget realm, because again, a lot of this is ability. So I was just looking for decent speed at a very good price, and I felt like for his price, it was tough to kind of beat what he was like his speed. But I mean, if you want to go 100K budget, you got Micah as an option. These guys aren't too great off the edge, but you have other options kind of in that price range. But I feel like for the speed, he was probably the best. I mean, and there are some free ones you can pick up as well, but that's how I feel about left edge. I would just go Nolan Smith. Try to get some good speed with some decent stats. Right edge, give me Josh Uche, 83 speed, 87 acceleration, 82 finesse move, 85 tackling, 6'3", 245. Really good card right here. And again, a lot of these right edge, left edge guys, you can move them around. You can switch them around. So if you like a couple more right edges, more than you like the left edges, go get 2 right edges and play them out of position, it's no big deal. All right, DT, Warren Sapp, he's going to be in this video for a long time because of his speed and his size in the middle. Regardless of what other stats come out for budget, Sapp's going to be a great option always. And then you can, of course, upgrade your way up. And still using this Warren Sapp is just fine. Just fine. Then I'm going to go Puna Ford. He also has some good speed right there. 73 speed. Would love to see the finesse move over 80, but it's okay. It's all right. He's more of a run stopper, kind of fast, big body guy. Not a guy you're going to be shedding and being like Aaron Donald in the middle, but he's got good speed, which is what matters. All right, Sam linebacker. I've said this all year. I hate the Sam linebacker position. It is the worst position in the game. It still is terrible. It is, but until they get Ted Hendricks, which I think is going to be this week, I mean, they don't have much here at all for Sam. So I don't know how they're going to do this position, but they really haven't given it much love as of late. So if you want a Sam, I mean, you just go with Demetrius Knight. 81 speed. You could even maybe go Henry Toto. But yeah, I would just go Demetrius 20K if you need it. If you want that position so bad, you need it. Just go with him. I mean, because it's like a weird position. Like, he's not good in zone. He's not good against the rushing the passer. He's just good in the run fit. He's just kind of a body out there, But for Mike's, don't worry, I'll make up for it. For Mike, we have Jerome Baker, 85 speed on this card, 83 acceleration. Also, of course, some free 32 team chem Mikes as well that you can run. But Jerome, he's just fine. He's great. Also, Jordan Brooks, more on the expensive side of things. You kind of pay for what you get here. Some good speed, some good acceleration, good against the run with 75 zone coverage is not bad. It's not bad at all. All right. Going over to Will, this is like the best position for budget users in the game right now. You have Diablo. Look at Diablo. 86 speed, 86 acceleration, or 85 acceleration, hit power, pursuit. Keep in mind, he should be your user. He's 6'3", 226. Diablo will always be a goated card in Madden. Akeem Davis Gaither, 85 speed, 88 acceleration with 80 zone. So that means you don't even have to user this card. You can run Gaither and you can run Diablo together, and that's going to be a good combo right there if you're just getting started. Those are some good users. And also Troy Anderson, Falcons team with a little Diablo, little Troy Anderson, 23K, 84 speed, 86 acceleration at 6'4". The zone 9 is good, but he's 6'4". Okay. The only real problem with these users is like their COD. That's the only issue really I see. But I mean, for these prices, these guys I've seen been usered on the best teams in the game. Like not just budget teams, like especially like Gaither and Diablo together. I've seen a lot of that. Trent Simpson's also a good one here. 86 speed at 6'2". You are going to need to put the 84 Cody Lindenberg in, which does kind of turn him up a little bit to like 80K. So I don't even think he should be here because these two cards are so good. And you probably saw the next card, Travis Hunter. Okay, we're kind of in a weird spot right now because Hunter's price is getting cheaper every day, right? His price is getting cheaper every day. But once this card gets to like 250, you divide that by 2 because you're going to get a great corner and a great wide receiver. I'm not too sure how low his price will go. But even for 260, divided by 2 was at 130 a piece. 130 for a great corner and a great wide receiver in one purchase is just tough to beat. So even if you look at it through that lens, he's budget because he can play two positions, right? If this card was just a corner, he wouldn't be on here. But as his price goes down, if he's at 200K, it's 100K for a great corner and a great receiver with good ability. So Travis Hunter's a card to keep your eye on. I think personally he's still a very justified price. 130 both ways is great. You spend 130. Would you spend 130,000 coins for this corner? Yes. Would you spend 130,000 coins for his receiver? Yes, you would do that as well. So it's kind of a tough entry, but it's worth it in my opinion. But Jerry Jones as well, 50K right here. And if you are someone that's going to buy Travis Hunter, like save up and buy him, I would build that Jags team around him, as Jags do have some pretty decent like budget-ish cards. So Jerry Jones, here's an example of one, 87 speed, 87 acceleration, 85 man coverage. The other Jaguar is what's his name? Played for the Cowboys. I'm blanking on his name. Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis is also pretty solid as well. 85 speed. Obviously, he's not as good as Jerry Jones, but he's an option. Also, you have Nate Hobbs, who's great. 6'1", 86 speed, 87 acceleration, Great looking card there. Isaac Yadom, 6'1", 86 speed. In free safety, we have Nick Cross, 6 foot, 86 speed, 88 acceleration. Andre Cisco, a little bit worse, but 85 speed at 6 foot is pretty solid. We then have Andrew Makuba. Makuba is how you say his name. Andrew Makuba. All right, you got to put in the 83 overall JTs, which is going to put him at around 40K for this card, but 5'11", 86 speed, good acceleration, high zone coverage as well. Very important. Ashton Davis is up next, 6'1", 85 speed, 85 acceleration. We then have Lewis C in here, 85 speed acceleration. He's 6'2", good hit power, decent zone coverage, can be boosted, of course, with a strat card. Mike Edwards for the strong safeties. Good speed, good acceleration. His only problem is his height, but he has some better stats around him to kind of trade off for the height. Kicker, give me Evan McPherson, and punter, give me Michael Dixon. Those are the best budget cards right now in Madden 26. If you guys did enjoy today's video, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, go watch these videos if you haven't yet already, and I will see you boys in the next one.